Keithy, sorry. Sorry, but we're live. Hey, chat room.
I always feel bad on hosting somebody before I go live. It's like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but I'm on now.
Yeah, it's my turn.
It's my turn. Hey, Azzy's here.
I just, wow.
Wow?
Wow.
What's wow? What's wow?
That's wow.
Oh, wow! Wow!
I swear to
Sorts.
God, it's like,
Wow.
It's like, time is going by so fast. Like, didn't I just do this last week?
25
Yeah.
months? Wow.
20. Yep.
Oh, 6 months.
26 months
But I
and
wanna
25.
I missed a month and saying, hey guys, I'm still giving you money.
Yeah. So, thank you. Heart you. Thank you very much. That's extremely,
And it always seems
extremely
awful
kind.
when I'm on the show.
I don't know that, so that's an awesome
I'm not
surprise.
saying your pun. That's Rasley's job. He's the guest.
That is completely his job today. So absolutely,
My pun?
you've got the pun. You'll be the pun.
Yes.
Punning for you.
I'm very
just
low.
gonna turn that up. Alright, hang on. Let me up you guys. Try that. How's that?
Hello.
Is that better?
Hey.
Quick brown fox. The lazy
So
dog.
Star Wars Galaxies has the
Sounds
starting planet
better.
of Corellia.
Corellia. That's a nice name. I like that. Corellia.
Han Solo was correct.
Oh.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, Arud. Good to see you, my friend.
There he is.
In the original Star Wars lore, he was a former ensign in the Imperial Navy.
Huh.
That's how he met Chewbacca.
Oh, well, there you go.
Because they were gonna kill Chewbacca, and he was like, "Nah, son, we ain't having that."
Yeah. Nice.
That was in the Solo movie, right?
No, this was like the original lore from the novels before Disney bought
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
it. Zort's still kind of quiet.
I've got the boys up pretty loud. They're pretty loud here, so I don't know. I'll just put you. All right.
I mean, I can get loud.
No. You're fine.
Brad can get loud. He can be a loud boy.
That's okay. I've got you both. I've turned you up my end, Zort. So hopefully that should do it. It's all good. Main thing is I can hear you both very clearly, so that's always positive.
And if you use an authenticator on me, I will give you 4 more bag slots. Have you seen that with Classic that they're adding the authenticator bag slots?
How they?
I haven't touched Classic since like 2 weeks after it came out.
I have not logged in for. I need to go check that. Actually, that's a good point. Hang on, chat room. Can you hear this one?
Coffee is my blood.
Yep. Everyone can hear that. I'm gonna assume.
Get off the stage!
Nice. Excellent. Alright, well, I think it's just about that time. Have we all got the coffee?
Yes.
We're all ready?
And water.
Coffee and water. I have got coffee and double coffee, because, yeah.
And I'm getting out the special stuff today.
This
coconut pineapple.
Coconut, pineapple. I'm allergic to pineapple. I miss
Those
pineapple.
are 2 things I don't like put together. That means I absolutely despise it.
I love pineapple. I'm allergic to it now. Like, literally, it can kill me. It really is not good. Yeah, so anyway, that's a fun later fact.
Something you enjoy, and then suddenly it's like, yeah, if you eat this, you die.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It's most annoying because I used to love my pineapple and various different things, and anyway, it is what it is. Speaking of what it is, it's time, boys. Are we ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this in 5, 4, 3.
Iron Man. Bloodthirsty. Pacifist. You're listening to the WoW Challenges podcast, the home of the Iron Man Challenge.
Hello and welcome to the WoW Challenges podcast. This is episode 220. Today is Saturday, June 13th, 2020. I am your host, Lita. Joining me this week over in the chair of the co-hosting is the Zorts. How are you, Zorts?
I'm alright.
You're here.
I'm alright.
You're here, you have coffee. That's your, tick tick. Thank you.
I've been awake for a whopping 2 hours.
Okay. Okay.
My whole week has just been like sleeping through alarms. It's
Oh.
like, ugh.
Oh, I can understand that. Well, thank you for joining me this week. I really appreciate it. And, what more could I have except, we've got Zorts here. Well, why not get Frasley in? So, hey, Frasley, welcome back.
Hey!
You poor souls.
I'm so excited. I'm like, I got the boys on. This is exciting.
Yeah.
So, yes. So, thank you. Thank you for coming and popping in and saying hi and telling us what you've been up to. So, let's find out, because I know that you've been doing some challenge stuff. So, tell us what else you've been up to since we last spoke to you, which I think you said was a year ago. Really?
Yeah, about a year ago.
What?
If I'm looking at Google, it's like, wow. And it's weird. Time has flown by. And, like, the last 6 months, going from what George said, it feels like, I can't even remember what I ate for breakfast this morning sometimes. So.
I understand that. So definitely. But welcome back, and it's fun to
thank
catch
you.
up. So I'm really excited about that. So you have been busy playing WoW, and you got back into the challenges, I think. So
Yeah.
which is
And
very cool.
I got out of the challenges for a little bit because of something called WoW Classic, and I went there for a little bit. And then when I found out how much time Classic takes, it's a great game, but it takes a lot of time. And then one other thing that came in is I wanted to work on some transmog and alt leveling, but then like talking with Nisi, I need to get back into those WoW challenges again. And
Nisi's fault.
Nisi got me all fired up on it, and I was like, so I had this my 5th iron. I know Stone said don't count your irons, but I still like counting how many I'm up to, and I'm up to 5, and I was like, okay, this is going really good. I'm doing really good. I'm up to
I
47.
stopped counting those probably about 2 years ago because the number became insurmountable to keep track of.
I'm gonna be joining you real soon. Do you want me to talk about that now or later on in the?
It's up to you.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll go.
Okay.
Okay.
The other thing I got to do, and the community showed an amazing outpouring of support. I got to go to BlizzCon last year, and let me tell you, it is so cool. One, when I being there, seeing everybody there, but two, getting a tweet from Stone, be like, "Where are you, Brasley?" So I went up to the fountain, and got to meet Stone, got to meet Dragons After Dark, and then I also got to meet Grand Nagus and Hawkeye, and all 4 of them for about 40 minutes were discussing pet battles. It was so cool. It's like, where else can you see awesome nerds talking about pet battles in WoW for 40 minutes?
Nice.
Tiber says you're the biggest gnome he ever saw.
Oh yes, I have.
Because
I officially
Rasley
have-
is a giant in real life.
Yeah,
That's true.
I think one of the funniest reactions was Allie. So I'm tweeting Allie like, okay, where are you? And we're trying to meet up. Well, I walk over where Allie is, and Allie doesn't see me, but I'm like standing right next to her. She looks up like, oh, you are taller than I ever expected.
Oh, that is so funny. So what are you, like, literally, you're 6 what?
6'6".
6'6", which, you know, It's like hi.
Yeah.
Like it's a good
And
show
after
title.
moving to a standing desk when you're 6'6" was a big challenge.
Yeah.
This stuff is held up by like a lot of different poles and clamps and stuff like that. So this whole setup is very DIY. Right, so it's not falling over.
Nice.
Because it's easy when you're sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a thing that tall, but to get it tall enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yes, absolutely.
He's got like books underneath the legs of the desk. Just
Pretty much.
Like
And,
like an old Tom and Jerry cartoon.
I've got like old like light poles. I've got some speaker stands. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice. You know, sometimes you just gotta make do with what you've
Yeah.
got. So, you know, I can understand that. Absolutely. All right.
As long as it looks good for the stream or whatever you're doing, then that's all that you need.
That's true. That's true. Trying to make it look pretty.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. All right. Zorts, you wanna ask the next one?
So, Fraz, my boy, what challenges are you currently working on and why? What's your class race combo? How's it going?
Right now, I'm actually on the Iron. I've been tempted by the Pacifist and the Bloodthirsty, and especially after one of the last episodes where Lita wants to go Pacifist. I'm tempted by it, but I still want to get the Iron to 120.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that the Taran Paladin makes a good combo. One, for it's interesting because I don't play Horde a lot, so I'm doing some new things.
Mm-hmm.
But two, Taran have War Stomp, and when
Mhm.
you're in that bind, that really comes in handy because you can either use it to get away, or at least stun a character for just a little bit.
Yeah. That's true. Well,
Hopefully
some
pull
is
off that clutch heal at the same time.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. So what level are you currently?
Currently on the 6th tune, I'm at 17. So
17,
it's amazing.
okay.
Leveling is pretty fast now with this Words of Wisdom. And if everything is going off of like what Desmond Fisto says, the leveling speed should be pretty good. It all depends on if Blizzard decides to change how fast it is in the. But right now, like I think Desmond Fisto got it down to like 4 hours to get from 10 to 60.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the buff is very handy. We're all going to cry a lot when it goes away.
Yeah, because the other thing though is it almost feels like I couldn't believe I was already at 17 after starting a new Iron. It takes away some of the pain of dying, but also it's nice not having to go through all those 10 levels. It's like, okay, 10 levels, you're gone, bye.
Nice, exactly. All right. Well, as you said, this is your 6th time around, so you know it's not in double figures yet. That's
No,
not
not
bad.
yet.
Not
but
yet. That's okay. That's all right. So what? Tell us about what was the last death. What did you have and how did you lose it?
I was over in Daenerys,
Mhm.
and do you have that moment when you see a question? Because you were helpful on you told me be picky choosy with quests, so I have I had one in Dustwallow where all of a sudden like 3 of the Scarlet Crusades start walking over me like I am just walking away and because like it was an ambush. And
Yes.
so I'm over in Daenerys. I'm like, okay, sand trolls. That doesn't sound too bad. Those sand trolls. I mean, over near Zul'Farrak, I can get those.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I should have done, I should have stayed on the outskirt of the trolls.
Yeah.
I got into the middle of the whole group.
Oh.
Handily.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
and like it was fine because I was
Okay.
clearing up to the middle, but then I did not take into fact the respawn timer.
Yep. Yep. Okay. All right. So yeah.
And
Ouch.
I did divine
All right.
speed. I did divine protection. I did everything that I could. I even did war stomp. And I
Mhm.
tried to heal myself. I because there's that moment where you get away, but you still need to heal yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna run into new mobs.
Yeah.
And then like a few scorpions were like, hey. So it was. I have to say that the death to Scorpion definitely stung.
Death to Scorpid. Yes. Yes.
And trolls and everything.
Yes. Yes. definitely stung. Yes. Just, I don't know. I'm not sure Azzy's pun today, but it might rival it. So yeah. Okay. All right. So from that, obviously, you know, you're still getting there with your challenge tunes. What's your goal? Because we've got BFA's here. We know
Yeah.
Shadowlands is coming sometime this year. What's your goal that you want to get with a challenge tune before Shadowlands hits? Is it something that you'd like to successfully get to 60, 80 max, you know, or what would you like?
I would definitely say 60. It would be nice to be into another expansion before Shadowlands. I'm like, the optimistic side of me says 120, but I think with the way things are going, that's probably quite optimistic.
Well, that's, you know, it's good to have the big goals. It's nice to have the, you know, the smaller goals within. So, you know, anything's doable. Yeah.
I
All
felt
right.
good getting past 20 because I felt like it was a curse. My other irons never got past like 26, like 21, 22.
I had that same problem.
Mm-hmm.
I would get to a certain point. At first, it was like the level 20 to 30 block. I would just die. Then I got past that hump,
Yep.
and then 30 to 40, 30 to 35 was fine. 35 to 40, die.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got past that hump, and I'm into the 40 to 50, and it was just a damn disaster. I think that was the year I had like 20 something deaths on my list.
Mm-hmm.
28, 29 deaths. It was like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it happens. I did the same with my working man. I got to 36, killed her. The next one got to 35, killed her. I couldn't get past like the mid 30s. And then I kept sliding backwards. And I was like, what's going on? What's this? So, yeah, so we can totally understand about that. All right, level 43. Nice one, Dave.
it can mess with the head a little because you're just like, why? What is it about this damn level?
Mm-hmm. Yes, the mental anguish of the levels and dying definitely gets it.
Forever cursed to be a level 30.
Yes. It's a good show
You
title.
are 30 going on 120, right?
You wish, buddy boy. Well, so far on your journey through the challenge world, is there anything you wish you had done differently?
Staying outside of the pack definitely was one. I learned very carefully, especially in the Paladin, to not use my AoE shield because it's so easy to pull that one and be like, oh, yeah. As it's hitting that one, it's also hitting 5 other mobs on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think like what I would do differently because this run up to 47, I did a lot of things that I never did before, which is good.
Okay.
And nothing out of the ordinary that I would really change, other than again being very careful, giving myself a lot of room if there's a lot of type mobs or mob packs.
Yeah.
Staying away from those.
Yeah.
One that scared me was definitely like when you went into Thousand Needles, that first quest to get down the thing. It's so easy to pull things on that one because I was like, it's fine, but then I pulled like 5 mobs and they all just started wailing on me.
I tend to avoid Thousand Needles. That zone is not very friendly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna avoid it from now on. I've definitely avoided Dead Ridge, so I'm thankful for that. And
Good man. If only I could get Paradin to do that.
those spiders have kind of traumatized me forever going back there. And
Yeah.
I definitely do. Like, one thing I should have done differently in Arathi Highlands, I trusted the main path as Horde too well because someone made a good point. There is an elite that follows that map.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about, that one. Absolutely. So, and you know what? It is always interesting for those that are used to playing one side and then doing a challenge tune on the other side. So you're learning, you know, new paths and exploring from all of that, which you you know, which isn't a bad thing. We always say, well, I always say, you know, you die, you learn. And it's a whole learning journey. So so by jumping over and doing the other faction that you're not usually doing, you can find a whole different path. And it's nice to visit the old zones, like some zones you haven't seen for like 5 years, maybe longer. So that's always fun.
I see all the old zones over and over.
That's yes.
I definitely visited all the starting zones except for I did not visit Eversong Woods, but I am staying away from Ghostlands because Zorch told me about the Lich out there, so I'm like, yeah.
Lugeron and Knuckle Rot, Jesus. God, I'm still traumatized by that.
Yeah.
It was tough hearing the story.
How me and Nisi freaking lived through that cluster, you know what of a mess situation, I don't know. But never again am I taking a challenge. And I used to love Ghostlands. Ghostlands was fine. I knew the pathing. I knew the thing. And then this mother-loving son of a frat sack of you know what spawns right on freaking top of us.
Yeah.
Literally out of thin air.
Yeah. That was a very rough team death, wasn't it? So that one
we didn't die, we killed him.
You killed him,
but it was so clutch and so freaking close.
Yeah,
that we both like immediately after it was done, we hurthed back to Tranquillion and we're like, nope, we are out of this zone. We are getting that. I actually had to walk away from the computer for like 10 minutes. I was like, it's so freaking.
Was that one of the very first teams? You and Nisi?
No, this was Team Puppet Rides again.
Oh, okay.
What happened was we were crossing the Scar to go to one of the Ziggurats.
Yep.
And we saw another player out there kill Lugeron or Knuckle, whichever one paths between the two Ziggurats like that.
Yep.
And we're like, all right, cool. We don't have to worry about this, dude. We get to the door. We're killing some of the mobs around there, and all of a sudden, like it's literally like 2 minutes since we saw it. He respawned right on top of us and aggroed on me.
Wow.
So we go running into the Ziggurat thinking that you know some mobs can't get into certain spaces because of size.
Yeah.
Wrong. He followed us in there, and then the mobs in there aggroed, and we now are like just Nisi like worked miracles with the heals on that. It was just
yes.
Traumatic. Ghostlands is forever off the
traumatic.
I know.
Ghostlands. Poor Zords. It's like Pat. I'm so sorry. Yes, that was trauma.
2 clips of the whole fight. We had to make those. It was just God damn it.
Yes, it's.
Oh God.
It's not. It's. There's certainly quite a few tricky places around. Like it's Ghostlands can be tricky.
Like I said before, though, we've been through. As a team, we've gone through Ghostlands before, no problem. I've gone through Ghostlands solo on challenge tunes. Got killed a couple of times, but all in all, I knew what quests to avoid, what areas to avoid.
Yeah.
Where my cutoff was to get out of there and find a new zone. So it was like, okay, we got this. And the game was like, no, sir and ma'am, you do not have this.
Yes. The game has other ideas at times. Absolutely.
Here, pro tip for you, Fraz. Even if you know a zone and you've been through it before, it can still what you.
Yeah. Especially those rares. Like I saw one, I was like, oh, where did you come from?
Nisi says she did open her mouth and say, how long does it take him to respawn?
Yes, she did.
Oh, Nisi.
I don't blame her for the situation. I blame WoW.
Yes.
I blame Ghostlands.
I do think that WoW does listen. It's the same way that when you're on Twitch, never comment on the bitrate on Twitch, because the second you do, it'll do everything it can to go down.
Murphy's Law. It's Murphy's Law, isn't it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
One thing I did do differently, because it kind of goes into the like tips, but I made sure that I was not on voice chat because I stream these, but I
Yeah.
was not on voice chat because I made the mistake a while back of doing voice chat and by having like an open voice chat that people could jump into.
Yeah.
Then you got them talking. At least with chat, you can look at it when you are at a good moment. Then you can focus on what you're doing and look back at it.
Yes.
So I've learned that.
Yes, it does. I mean, normal streaming is, I mean, that takes a bit of getting used to, but when you're on a challenge tune, it is, you really, you've got to pay attention. You don't pay attention and you end up running into something and dying. Not that I've ever done that. Yeah, anyway. So anyway, Frasley, for you, what advice would you give to someone? Like, do you have any advice, tips, tricks that you've learned in your journey so far with the challenge tune?
I definitely say find a class that has healing on it because you want the ability. The paladin is nice having those flash heals. One advice that I take from my friend Pete is don't turn your back on any mob because I don't know if the mechanics, but I believe you probably get hit harder from the back. Or I don't know, but I find it's easier there. Look for ways to stun things, and when you pull to things, don't get frazzled, but basically keep your cool. There is a moment in a fight that you should know. Just run. Do everything you can to get out.
That fucker factor kicks in.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, okay, and like this last one, I just could not get away. It was everything what was going right, but then I ran out of mana for healing, and
Yes.
also don't overheal because if you heal yourself too soon, you run out of mana.
Yes, that's true. That is true. Absolutely. Now, Zorts, you've played Pallies as challenge tunes quite a bit. So I'm gonna throw to you for giving Frasley some extra advice. Have you got anything that you just like, Frasley, you need to look at this? Anything at all? Like, obviously my stuck standard is don't play when you're tired. Always.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
don't worry, Jared.
that has been very helpful. Oh, and don't play when your internet's acting weird because there was a moment I was streaming, everything was fine.
DC
and then it
deaths
just
are the
started-
worst deaths.
And I was like, I'm just keep going, but Raz said, stop. And I was like, I needed that. So I left. But yeah, I've also been doing if I feel tired, that's everybody. Thank you for, or like, let's go do mount runs. You stop there and move on because, yeah. I think 3 to 4 hours is a good run per
While
session.
I play a pally, I don't play a pally. I used 4 of the abilities and that's about it. So I don't know if I'm the best person to give Fraz any advice here. I keep forgetting to use my buffs. I keep forgetting to do this. And Nisi's like, could you try this? I'm like, oh yeah, I have that, don't I?
Yeah, I get a bit like that with certain other classes, and it's like, oh damn, I forgot I've got that spell. That would have helped as I'm lying there dead.
I play, but I don't play. It's just like, okay, I've got 1 through 4 on my bar. Let's just go. That's pretty much all I'm using, and occasionally the heal when I need it.
Yes. Nisi says, leaders rule number 2, stay out of a zone. That's if you're on my server and I'm playing Bloods, that's probably a good idea. Leaders rule number 3, never run out of coffee.
Yes.
Leaders rule number 4, see rule number 1. Nice.
I do have one
Thank you,
question that I've
Nisi.
not seen answered. It might be answered in Discord.
What's
What
that?
if you're on a quest like Thousand Needles where the NPC is attacking the mob? Because I know that killing blows is a big part of it.
You'll be fine. If you're playing just
I should-
normally, you're okay. It's all good. But
Because I'm
again,
always afraid of like.
be very careful with what quests you're picking up, because escort quests from many perspectives, and I can say from mine as a child, it's don't always end up really good. So yeah, so just be very, very careful.
I also had I had one that said, "Hey, we want you to go into this cave and get this spider boss." I'm like, "No,
Mm-hmm.
clearing out spiders from around a cave?
Caves.
Sure." I
Yeah.
get scared when I go into a cave though, because I don't like being backed in there, especially when they respawn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had one that was like, "Hey, go to this tower in Dust Swallow. I want you to retake it." I was like, "Okay, I can do it, just a tower." But if you get up there, all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, that mob, that pat. I don't know why, but pats like being in towers."
Yes. It's, there's so many things that you've got to just really be careful of. So
I'd prefer like a Tom or like a Julia, but why pats in towers?
Oh, yep. I should have. Oh, yes. Hang on. Where is it? Have I got one? No, I don't have one. Oh, here we go. I can do this one for you. I'll do this.
Sorry.
I'll do that
Sorry.
one. Stone. Sorry.
And Stone is one of those people in person. I had like just meeting him. He is such a nice person.
Don't tell him that.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, he's alright. Yeah.
I can't remember if I give him a hug. I mean, now I don't know if I'll ever give someone a hug again. I don't know, but I think I hope I give him a hug. But I don't know if he would have been a hug person. I don't know.
Sometimes you just, I mean, obviously with everything going on at the moment, it's definitely not the way to go. But hopefully we'll get back to being able to, hug your friends at a point. So that would be good. Okay, all right. Anyway, I want to know about how your week's been. So let's find out, what else have you been up to, Frasley? What has your WoW or not WoW been like?
One thing since the last time that's been keeping my interest is Lore Master. I've been on a kick. I won a Lore Master in 2019, did not make it, but I now am 3 zones away from getting the full Lore Master.
Nice.
I'm in the Dread Waste of Mr. Pandaria, and it's just Dread Waste, Kirasong Forest, and Townlong Steppes.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Good zones.
I want it before Shadowlands 2 because even though I'm still going to do all the Lore Master for Shadowlands, it'd be cool to walk into Shadowlands, not have to worry about that, just worry about like Shadowlands Pathfinder.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And speaking of Shadowlands, I've been exploring the Arden Wheel in Alpha. I did not go into the latest zone that just got released. Its name is escaping me. Madraxis.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely have liked Arden Wheel. I love the feel of it. It was weird seeing the word the Wild Hunt because like when I'm playing Witcher 3, the Wild Hunt's in Witcher 3.
Okay.
But it is really cool seeing all the different lore that they're bringing into this game, like the phase and stuff like that. And it's gorgeous. Like I don't know what the music is like yet because that's not in there. The music in Bastion's in there because of the demo at BlizzCon.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then in Oldham, I am feeding Reginald my pet because I want that toy and mount because I'm also a huge toy and mount collector.
Mm-hmm. Nice. It's a fun, because that's a month. It takes a month to get it. So yeah, it's a really, I really think that's a cute mount. It's very, very cute, and the pet's cute too. So yes. Reginald, you called yours Reginald. Nice.
I had to. It was when I think one that was like stream said Reginald. I was like, yeah, that sounds good. Let's go with Reginald.
Nice. Awesome. Well, it sounds like you've been super busy, which is great. There's still so much to do out there, which is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's see. Zort, my dear.
Oh, not a whole lot this week. I was supposed to do teams on Monday, and it completely slipped my mind.
Okay.
You've been playing a game though.
I've been playing a couple of games. It completely slipped my mind that we were going to do teams on Monday. I ended up playing a game called Maneater where you're a shark and eat people.
That was awesome.
So,
Maneater. I like
probably
it.
going to do that a little later tonight again.
Okay. So what is it, like Jaws or something? Like basically?
There's a whole story to it, but you start off as a baby shark and you're out to avenge your mother who was killed by a shark hunter.
Right.
And you have to eat everything to get bigger.
Okay, Chris. I don't know where she is, but what is it? Manhunter? Man-eater. Man-eater. There we go.
I tried
Uh,
that the end of the game, the story needs to have the word Finn at the end.
Ha! I see what you did there. Get off the stage.
Okay, and I refuse to do the Baby Shark even though I wanted to.
No. I've got a rule. Anybody baby sharks in my chat while I'm playing that, they're getting timed out.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm not having it. So yeah, and then I did manage to get a level on my big girl warlock. And even though Raz can't do Ocean Man anymore, DMCA's, TMCA's,
Oh.
I had to delete that clip off my list.
Oh.
So Ocean Man will never happen again.
No.
So
Bummer.
So did manage to get a level on my big girl warlock out in the Grand, and even with the buff, yeah, Chris, they're going after clips that have music, so I had to take it down.
Bummer.
So even with the buff, I'm starting to feel the grind. I'm running around killing Talibooks, and I'm after 30 minutes of just running around that little area where they all gather, and you only got 2 red mobs you got to keep an eye out. I'm after 2 or 3 loops, I'm I need to stop.
You're
Because
done.
I'm starting to get fucking
Yeah.
brain mush already.
Is that
So-
just outside of Garadar? The Horde?
Yeah, gotta be careful of because I'm on an alliance tune.
Oh, okay. Alright, yep. Okay.
And I gotta be careful when I go to the alliance town because they're orange. Because I don't have rep with them.
Yep.
So it's you gotta be real careful going into town. I gotta put my Voidwalker away so he doesn't do anything stupid and get me murdered by my supposed allies here. So yeah, the grind on the alliance side is weird. It's just weird, man.
Yes.
But I dinged on that, and we were gonna do teams yesterday, but Nisi was not feeling very well, so that got canceled. So no team puppet this week,
Nice.
but
Okay, there's always
happens.
time. Yeah, exactly. These things
I
happen.
didn't touch any of my other bloods. I just was I'm not really motivated to sit there and grind right now. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
It can be a bit like that. It can.
Solana, I do not go into the Plague Lands at all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go there either because I know even just leveling regular, it's that zone can be.
I don't remember who it was.
Love
Presley, it
these
might have been
Plague
you.
Lands.
But was just sitting there yeah, I went to Anderhall and got destroyed. It's why would you do that? Why would you go into a zone that has so many hostile mobs grouped together so much? Anderhall, bad idea.
Yeah.
Plague Lands in general, stay out of it. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
Just my opinion.
unless you want a free death.
Unless you're on a pacifist and go to Western Plaguelands and go round around the lake. That's awesome. I love that. That's good. You
I don't
only.
even do that. I just don't Plague Lands. That's just one of those zones where it's there's
Yeah.
probably little pockets where I'd be fine, but I don't want to bother with the Plague Lands at all, so I'm not gonna go there. I actually did make some changes on the week before on my bloods. I moved my hunter up to Fellwood.
Yep.
I got them out of Tearsful Glades, and I moved the druid from what is it that Tarn Mill area in that zone. I can't remember the name of the zone for some
Hillsbrad.
reason.
Hillsbrad.
Yeah,
over to
Hillsbrad,
Tearsful.
yeah.
Yeah, back over to Tearsful Glades, and I've been doing the Tearsful Glades Silver Pine rare run on him.
There's a lot of rares over there. Nice.
Yep, and I do it at a time of day where most people are not on my server, so I pretty much can hit all of them and probably get 2.5 levels out of it.
Nice. That's
So
That's very, very handy.
But I gotta be careful because apparently my hunter that I did that with is still flagged for killing blows, so I gotta rectify that at some point.
Yeah, that's all right. You'll work it. That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll
Well,
even out once I
still,
old world, I think. So
yeah,
But yeah,
I know.
That's been it. Not a whole lot happening in Zortz's world, WoW-wise.
It's okay. We can be a bit like that. It's I mean, I want to sit down and play, but I've got a lot of there's so much going on that it's like, do I get to play tonight? No.
Yeah.
Tonight. Oh, I get to play for 2 hours. Yay. So yes, it's kind of been one of those weeks, one of those weeks for me. But yeah, I did manage to get a little bit more than just one toon done this week. So I did get a couple levels on my little baby Passy. My gnome rogue, she hit 47. So
Nice.
And as I said, she's over in Western Plaguelands, round and round and round that lake. It's fantastic. Good fun. And then I took her back to New Tinkertown, and because you gotta do at least one run around New Tinkertown, so that was good.
Oh yeah.
I managed to jump on one of the bloods, so I took the undead warlock, and again we went to Hillsbrad, and I hit 28. So yeah, I took her over Torren Mill, and we just found rares, and I think I killed like 4 rares and dinged because of the buff. I rested XP. I was like, sweet, that's fine. So she's going all right.
That was one thing we noticed with Team Puppet was we hadn't played that so long. We got max rested, and we haven't yet to find the end to it.
Yeah, isn't that insane?
Nice.
Like I had that with
We'll
my iron.
sit there, we'll get the level, and then we'll be like, well, do we want to keep going? Or it's like, nah, let's hold on to this rested for a little while longer. Let's go back to town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rested is nice because
Like,
when
literally
it's gone,
kept that
it's
team for like months.
yes, yeah. So, and then I actually jumped on my contest toon from the last contest, so Leader Strike, my gnome hunter, and I ran around and did some quests on her. She hit 46, so I'm happy because, again, she's not dead, so yay. And then I jumped on my Working Man toon and got a couple levels on her, so she hit 47.
That actually was the first contest I did not take part in.
Survival was interesting. Survival was interesting.
I was just looking at it, and like the announcement I read, I was like, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm good.
Contests are
You
for
know.
everyone. Yeah, we just wanted something a bit
We
different.
We need to get a contest for the passies. They deserve one. They never got one. We need
No.
a passies contest. Even though I'm
Yeah,
not going to participate. They deserve one.
they do, absolutely, and you never know
You know-
what's coming. Yeah, so we will see. But anyway, put it out there, absolutely. Put it out there, Zorts, absolutely. So, speaking of other things, that was a really bad segue there, Leader. Let's do the bumper.
Other things. There's other things.
Here's other things. That's it. All right, where's my
And
bumper?
now the other things.
Breaking down news from the world of Warcraft.
That's right. Here we go. There we go. The news. The news, people.
Wow. Very much news.
No, very much news. There's heaps. I've got things and stuff. That's
Yeah,
it.
I see
Things
that.
and stuff. Yeah. So,
There.
yeah.
Literally,
So,
the show notes say things and stuff.
things and stuff. That's right.
I can confirm.
It does. That's right. And there's a whole reason why that's the case, because there is something that I have got to share, which if you're watching the screen right now, we have got a contest teaser. So,
Already?
so we have got a
Somebody's been putting in the overtime on the contest.
So, if you check up on the website, I'll leave that just for a few more seconds. This banner will be up on the website, and next week we'll be releasing a contest. So, you know,
Pretty close together for contests.
Yeah.
yeah, let's do something different. When you guys thought, oh, no,
Look,
it's going to
this is
be a
good. This is
while,
good.
you know, bam, guess what? We got something else coming for you. Yay! So, yeah. So, you'll have to wait and see. Tune in next week and we'll have some information for you and we will see. We will see from there. So that's pretty much the news and stuff, guys. That's why.
All right.
So
Okay.
next week, get the hot scoop.
That's it. That's it. Absolutely. Thanks, Raz.
All right.
Appreciate that.
I tried to have my pun game on. I had to have a fire pun game. You know, I'm pretty lit with those. Okay. No.
Pretty. Wow.
Anyway. I just, yeah. Okay. All right.
I mean, all my puns are OG, like O groaners.
That's,
Okay.
I like that. I
So
actually
essentially,
like that.
all you got are the dad jokes. You just got dad
Yeah.
Dad jokes. Dad jokes are
I mean, I
good.
am old enough to be someone's dad now, so it is. It's weird.
Oh, anyway, let's go. How about we do the state of the challenges? Just let's see how the week has been. Fraz, can you take the irons for me, please?
Absolutely. So the state of the irons at number 10 we have Ferris. What'd you say? Oh, at 10 we have Ferris Hunt, 95, and sadly, R.I.P.
Yes.
At 9 we have Hipsterism at 98. At 8 we have Farik Erie at 98. 7 Contester at 98. 6 Paralyric at 108. At 5 Assyrion at 109. 4 we have Janglurk at 113. At 3 we have Carousel at 118.
Clever. I like that.
And 2 is Iron Bubble at 120. So, congrats to the 13th Battle for Azeroth Iron Man champion. And then at 1 we have AC at 120. So, congrats to the 14th Battle for Azeroth Iron Man champion.
Mm-hmm. We
Azzy.
had a big week last
You
week.
started that too like 4 days ago, didn't you, Azzy?
He's been
The way you
busy. Absolutely. Iron Bubble and Azzy both hit 120 within the space of it really wasn't that long. I think maybe less than 24 hours. Oh, so well done, guys. That is congratulations. That is amazing. And Nisi and I know there's some write-ups up on the website for Iron Bubble and Azzy. So thank you, Nisi, and those that helped. Stir, Zaya. Appreciate that. Okay, Zorts, Bloods, who we got?
All right. Numbers, words. Wow. Can't even get one sentence out. Bloods at number 10. You got Xanarak at 18 RIP. Number 9, So Sad, level 21. Level 8 has somebody named Blood Leater 28. I don't know.
Yeah.
7, Nevergreen at 32. 6 is Bloody Hunt at 33. And Sorcel at number 5, level 48. Blood Cell, level 57, taking the number 4 spot. Some jackass named Lock Zorts, it's number 3, level 67. He's probably cheap. Somebody look at the stats. 2 is Bloody Path at 87. And Soul Snuffer, number 113. Nisi once again topping the charts like the Beatles in the 60s.
Nice. Well done, Nisi. That's awesome. She's getting there. It's getting closer, which is fantastic. Alrighty. Passies. Who have we got, Fraz?
At number 10 we have Benlay at 40. 9 is
It's
Lita
me.
D, or
It's
and-
just the
yeah, who is
fourth
that?
passy.
and that's at 47.
Mhm.
8 is Innocence at 50. 7 is Zaya Passy at 58.
Mhm.
6 is Fairy Viola at 59. 5 is Peacenik at 64. 4 is Farapa at 68. 3 is Pass on 788. 2, Ash Passy at 93. And at number 1, we have Silent Herbert at 120, and that is the 10th BFA Pacifist Champion.
Woo!
Nice.
We had
They've
3.
been on that list forever.
I know. Something like, what was the write-up? The amount of days was like huge because he's been slowly working on that tune for ages. So it's so good to see they got Max, which is, you know, absolutely amazing. Where's the write-up? But yeah, guys, 3 max levels this week, 2 irons and 1 Passy. Again, congratulations, guys. That is fantastic. Nisi will probably know what the play time, 4.5 years was. Not played, sorry, not the play time, but he started 4.5 years ago. So his play time was like
not even that, but just take
7 days.
grinding on this one tune for 4.5 years. Oh my god! What have I gotten into?
That's awesome. That is so good. Love that. So congratulations, Silent Obo. All right, let's have a look at tins. Frasley, who we got, please?
That's me. I got tens.
Oh, you've got
Frasley.
tins. Sorry.
I've got 20s.
One. Dang it. All right. 6, Valuman at 25. Number 5 is Rudinge at 33. 4 is Taylor at 42. 3 is Shesho Brittle. Wow. She's So Brittle at 94. 2 is Ferris K at 109. And Ferritali at 114 takes the number 1 spot.
Nice. Very nice. Alrighty. Greens. What do we got,
At
Frasley?
10, we have Fair Alyssa at 75.
Mm-hmm.
9, we have Treetop at 79, but sadly RIP because 1 rare slot was equipped. And I get it, even on Iron, when those things come down, like I had a purple, I was like, do I really want to? Oh, and Iron, it would have totally red flagged me.
Mm-hmm.
At 8, we have Seraph at 84, sadly also RIP.
Yep.
7, Crossbow at 85. 6 is Pereiran at 87. 5 is Lifestone at 94. 4, we have Zaya Guitarra at 105. 3 is Cronus at 112. 2 is Fair Verde at 114. And 1 is Fairy Hope at 117.
Nice. And that's, you know, that we know what it's like to, you know, get to equip something that's that gets your flag. It's rough. It is very rough. So commiserations over there on that one, Treetop. So okay.
I'm always sad selling to vendors because I'm like, oh, do I truly have the vendor thing open so I don't equip?
Make sure you get a vendor that doesn't walk away. Don't walk away. Stone will tell you that one.
Traveler's Tundra Mount. If you
Mm-hmm.
can get it, because it will be the easiest vendor you will ever use.
Exactly.
You don't even have to get off the freaking elephant.
That's right.
And you-
that is a good one.
And you can't transmog as Iron, I realized. 'cause I'm
Mhm.
soulbound.
No.
That's right. But you can as a green or a bloodthirsty. So
Ooh.
yeah.
That's just a waste of money. Don't do it. Save that money for
Save the
repairs
money.
and flying.
Yes. All right. Where are we up to? Working Man. Let's have a look at Working Man.
All right. Number 10, we got Cortic at level 11. Number 9 is Hurricane at level 16. Novali, number 8 at level 17. Georgie's number 7 at level 24. Raven at 27 is number 6. Number 5 is Fairy Work at 42. Blue Lite at level 47 is number 4. Not Nisi, and it's not Nisi. I can verify that.
It's not. That's right.
Number 3 at level 54. Zaya Yowana is level 84 at number 2, and Fararona 116 sitting in the number 1 position this week.
Nice. Well done. Alrighty. Okay, so on teams, what have we got for teams? Iron teams. Frasley, can you take that one, please?
Yes, at 5, he got Honorably Hallowed at 23. 4 is Undeterred at 26. 3, and this one, sad because I love Pokemon. Bulbasaur at 57, but RIP. 2, Back on Track at 65. And 1 is Light and Lightning at 95, but the same way that Lightning is not always frightening, this one's frightening because they had rare gear equipped.
Yep.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I know.
That's hurt.
There was
I
something
feel that.
said on General and Discord a couple of days ago, and I have been willing these guys on ever, come on guys, be our first Iron team to get Max. And when I saw it, and it was a crazy busy day, and I didn't have time, I don't think I had time to respond, so to the team of Light and Lightning, oh my god, I'm so sorry to hear that, guys. But you know, I'm sure, knowing who those players are, that they're probably picking themselves back up and going again. So commiserations, because
Light and Lightning strikes twice.
Yes, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. So it was.
I mean, it's in the same vein as like me and Nisi just adding again to every team name, you know.
Again.
Again. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you see, that's why Execute and I weren't doing that. We just thought we'd go with the what is it? The Roman numbers of, you know, IV for 4. It's like, yes, okay, we'll do ours this way. So, you know, because I've successfully managed to kill off 3 teams.
How many again, so we can actually tack onto this name now. Before before Odin is like, yeah, we can't do this anymore. You guys gotta shorten this.
You might have to do again by 3
times 74.
Yes. Nisi says she thinks.
I'm being optimistic here.
Yeah. Brian said he accidentally put a blue on. There was a mishap with the vendor. That's so Brian, so sorry, dude. That is rough. But I'm sure they're probably regrouping, and hopefully they'll go again. So excited to see how that goes. But Light and Lightning, I'm pretty sure, has been our highest Iron team ever. So So, you know, that's amazing. But well done. It's been a little bit of a rough week for the Iron teams. So hopefully this coming week will be better. Blood teams, there was none this week. Nobody's doing bloods at the moment. Green teams, we did have 2, which was exciting to see. So we have Eat Your Greens, RIP at 23. Sorry to hear that. Not sure whose that team is, but commiserations. However, number 1 is Never Give Up, hit 78. So well done on that. Alrighty. Rough week. We had quite a few. Well, we've had a really good week because we had 3 max tunes. And then we had a bit of roughness, so commiserations, guys. But again, massive congratulations, Iron Bubble, Azzy, and Silent Herber, all for hitting max levels, 2 irons, and a pacifist. Well done, guys. Okay, where's my bumper? Where is it? It's over here somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna do this one. Cause I know you're here live, but we'll do the bumper. I love this bumper.
Hey yo, it's Chit Chat!
So I love that. It is so good. Alright, so as we always like to start our chit chat, I have to think about that every single time. Let's play Azzy's bumper, because again, this is, you know, it is stock standard. We must do this. Let's listen to Azzy's bumper.
It's Azzy's pun.
Frasley, take it away.
So, as he says, my 4-year-old nephew has been learning Spanish since lockdown. He can't say please, which I think is poor for 4. I love it. I love it.
Boo! Get off the stage!
Yep. Thanks, Azzy. That's funny. I literally had to think about that for a minute, but got there.
The whole time we've been doing this, the man has had one good pun. One.
I think every one of their puns is good. So I will stick up for it.
Get out of life, Raz.
And I'm probably a small fan because I'm a gnome. So.
Oh, jeez. All right. Let's go now. Thank you, Azzy. Though. Thank you. We do appreciate the you sending them in. Do appreciate that.
Yes.
Okay. Zorts. What have we got?
All right. Actilon, the Iron Man rules are all the same, even for Classic, right? In terms of professions such as First Aid. Now, there's no official Classic Iron Man right now because we don't have access to the API yet.
Mm-hmm.
Soon, TM, as they like to say.
Yes.
So if you're doing it, you're kind of just doing it on the honor system. The rules are the same in terms of professions, though, because this is Classic and First Aid is its own profession. You can utilize that and that alone. No other professions.
Yeah. And we do have the base rules. And again, because we're waiting on what Blizzard will give with the API, we have got the classic rules up on the website that you can follow. And we've taken them from the original Iron Man rules. That's basically what it is. Now, when API access comes out, we may have to change and adjust things because we don't really know what Blizzard's going to give us. However, what we've given is a guideline, and again, we need to see how things play out with the API. So, you know, if you get flagged or something like that, it's basically Iron Man, strip your tune down. It's solo play. Don't get any help. Don't use, don't equip anything over white. Don't take any, don't take your professions. Just go and quest. It's just all solo play. So if you're maintaining the core, what would you call it? The core integrity of what an iron is, then you should be okay. But again, we won't really know until we get access, once we get the access from Blizzard. So yeah, so see how you go. There's people, I've got a tune. I haven't played her for a while, but I have got a tune. I've slowly been leveling through. I'm fully expecting that if she gets flagged, I'm using it more as a scout anyway to see how Classic is playing out. So, it could be a good way to look and see what quests are available, what kind of path that you want to do for playing, a Classic tune in a challenge, that kind of thing. So yeah, but good luck, because we know there is quite a few people over there playing on Classic, so good luck with that. All right, From Trika says, how long does it usually take to add a character onto the site? It can be, again, it depends on the information that comes through from Blizzard's API. It can be anything to pretty instant to sometimes it can take hours due to the data that comes through. Okay, so normally it can be, fast as in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but sometimes it can take longer depending on the side, on Blizzard's side with what's coming through with API. All right, thank you for the questions on those. Okay, Frasley, we've got something from Stir.
Yes. So Stir wants to say, I wanted to post a joke about sodium, but I was like, no, people won't understand. Oh,
You screwed it up.
I'm
You
sorry.
screwed it up.
No. Yeah.
Thank you. Do you want to say it
Please don't be
again?
salty with me on that one. I'm sorry.
I've seen that pun making its round all over the social medias for like the last 3 weeks.
I love it. I love it. It's just, that is awesome.
And, if I wanted to make Stir happy with me, I could just like pepper on compliments like, Stir, you're so beautiful. You're so good, Stir. There's no one better than you, Stir. That pun was amazing. How's that for Pepper?
He would probably agree with some of that, so yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. Okay. What have we got? What else have we got? Zords.
Alright, Iron Dolph is asking, is there any cloth vendors in Outlands? Probably. Wowhead, it's your friend. It'll tell you where all the vendors are.
Yes. There is definitely ways and means that with using Wowhead and searching for vendors, you can do that in the filter section. There will be, I haven't been to Outland for a little while, so I'm a little sketchy on vendors,
right
but
now
probably
on a quickie, actually. So I
Shatrith?
could
Should be.
probably
Shatrith?
Shatrith or maybe one of your local
Yeah.
alliance or board towns, depending on what faction you are.
Yeah.
Shatrith's probably a good bet.
Like, don't forget, because you've got lower city, and there's heaps of vendors down there as well that sometimes I forget, I should go and check. And there's the guy, what I would really love, actually, just side tangent for a moment. There's a guy that pats along lower city, and he sells coffee. All he sells is black coffee. That's it. So back in Burning Crusade, all I had was I found him and I'm like, yes, leader's gonna have all the black coffee. That's it. Every single tune had black coffee. And I really would love Blizzard to allow for those kinds of things that they would, scale. Because I really want my black coffee. Like at 120. I shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
Just be like, I
never
need to
thought
find
I'd
something else.
say this, but I think you might have a problem if you're jonesing for coffee in a video game.
No, there's no problem. There's no problem. So what are you talking about? There's no problem. But yeah, I was like, it's just, just saying, just throwing it out there to you, please. Not that you listen. It's okay. But just throwing it out there that, let's scale the food.
Well,
that would be good.
I did see one that does scale. It only happens after school hours are out in the Undercity, and it's by some young Taran. It's called the Calf Fiend.
Yeah, I completely asked for that one. Thanks, Fraz. I appreciate that. My God. Alrighty. That's awesome. Okay, alright, so, where did we have? So, cloth vendors. Wowhead. Excuse me, sorry, losing my voice already. Yes, Wowhead is your friend. Filter. Cloth vendors, that's where you'll find it. Best place. Okay, from Dave. Dave sends through his words of wisdom. Money is the root of all wealth.
That's gold. Wow.
That's He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Absolutely. I know, Tiber. I did invite him on for a purpose, and Frasley is nailing it. Thanks, Fraz.
Yeah. I just gotta hammer it home with all the fun. So
Absolutely. That is so true. Okay. What else have we got? Last one. Fraz, do you want to take that one, please?
oh sure. So from Dawn, we have a question on the Iron Man challenge. Can we eat food? Like, can we drink the mana juice, not potion, but the stuff sold at vendors like milk, the berry juice, spring water, the coffee, etc.?
Yes.
Yes.
All of that is legal, but if it says potion, that's a no-go.
Potions and elixirs, no goes. And anything with a buff. If you do eat the food that does give a buff, click off the buff. It's preferable. Personally, I will vendor anything that I pick up that's got a buff on. I won't even have it in my bag, but if I go to a vendor and buy the normal food, I will make sure, I'll just eat that and vendor all other food if it's buff worthy. So, yeah.
That's a really good food for thought. Love you, Lena.
Ah, Fraz, I love you.
Water.
It's like, hang on, I have I run out of coffee yet? Oh no, yeah.
Soon.
It's like I've had 2 glasses. I'm already like I'm run out of coffee. This is not good. Okay. Anything from the chat room? Chris says she still buys coffee in game. Yep, I'm always looking for a good coffee vendor in game. Raz says, is there an NPC that just sells Splendor for Frasley?
Yeah, because I mean that would be pretty sweet if they had that. Because
Thanks, Fraz. Oh, that's
I don't have a can. That's all I'm saying. Oh, look, I don't have a can. There's some gestures happening at the screen right now.
is that why I'm hearing bird sounds from your side? Okay, that makes.
Oh, funny. Alrighty. Other than that, I think we've got everything covered, guys. Anything before we start doing a wrap up? Any final thoughts, Frasley, on your challenge tune, on, sharing any words of wisdom with the chat room and our listeners? I could really regret asking this, but go for it.
Just that the challenge adds a fun aspect to the game, and it makes it challenging again. And in a way, you do learn your class, free talents and stuff like that, and it makes you really think through how you're navigating the area, and you do appreciate the world a lot better, especially when you're looking at it from the floor when you're dead.
That is true. That gives you many times to contemplate. Yep, should not have done that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear ya. Zorts, any final words? Many?
Wash your hands.
Very good tip. Absolutely.
Still in a pandemic, people. Wash your damn hands.
Yeah. Even before it, I saw this person walk out of the bathroom like, no.
Yeah.
Like, it was like 2 weeks before lockdown. I'm like, I almost want to deal with it. I was like, wash your hands. But he was older than me, so probably would have been like, oh, you youngin', just quiet down.
Yeah.
Dude, back in my day, we didn't have hand washing. We just went about and died from the common cold.
That's yes, absolutely. But that is the very good point. Everyone, you still have to please stay safe.
Yeah.
It's I never thought I'd have to use these words of using common sense, but it seems a lot of people don't have that nowadays. So it's just be careful, look after yourself, and be respectful of other people who are telling you get away from me.
Yeah.
Like go away, don't come near me when I'm trying to like, you know, and don't give me attitude when I say you need to step back from the counter and maintain social distancing. It's amazing how many people think that that's offensive when they're standing within the 1.5 meter. We've got 1.5 meter here. I'm not sure. You guys have got about the same, or you got a bit more?
6 feet for us on average.
Okay.
So
I think I think you're probably just over. So yeah, just please be safe and look after yourself as well as looking after everyone else, and you know, and all of that. Okay, all right. Well, other than that, let's start with our thank yous. Zorts, do you wanna?
All right. We would like to thank the few, the proud, the Iron Elite. These are the people that have supported the challenges through the Twitch subscriptions, the Patreon, donations, you name it. And they are the blessed few. And they are as follows. We have Alejandras, Azilun, Awesome Trousers, Baz, Cell, Chupa, Crash Landing 99, Dave the Hunter, Execute, LB, Fair, Presley Sparkspan, he's right down there. Gazton, Grand Negas, Kivan, Chris W, Lisan, Mr. Bright 01, Mrs. Rockaroo, the notorious MRG herself, Miss Miggy, Mirrors Charming, Never Died, Nisi, Return of the Mac, Rooster, Stone, Swingcat, Tiber, aka Tiber, Dooley Bardine, Olvino, Winema, Zaya, and me.
That was awesome. I love the Crash Landing 99 one. That was so good.
Oh, yes.
Don't start it. I'm just keeping it alive.
I know, right? This is why I can't do these things. This is why I give it to you guys, because you do it so well. Alrighty. Well, thank you again to all our Iron Elites. We really, truly appreciate the donations and the support.
Chris, too much of a good thing. Too much of a good thing.
that's you know, but it was also fun to hear my co-hosts every week, you know, putting their own spin onto the Iron Elite. So I thank all my co-hosts that do that because, you know, I give them that job. So thank you. All right, now as for myself, Stone and Stir, we would like to thank all our wonderful mods for everything you guys do, for helping run all of the things. Again, you know, Awesome Trousers, Bars, Fair, Chris, Nisi, Zaya, and Zorts over here. Thank you guys for helping, for stepping in, for modding, for, you know, all of those things. We truly appreciate it. To Alminia, I don't know, I think he had to go to the shops, but Alminia, thank you for all the things that you do. The teaser should be up on the website now. I will put it up again in a moment so you can have a squiz. But Alminia, thank you for sorting all the things. We do appreciate that. And to you guys here over in the chat room, because it's over there, to everyone listening at home on the podcast of your choice, whatever it is, thanks guys for hanging out, listening to us. We do appreciate them. Now, we will be back next week because there's a contest. So, of course, we'll be back. That will be Saturday, June the 20th at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Frasley. We will have Fair. Will come. I haven't spoken to Fair for a while, so she's going to pop in. But Frasley, thank you. Thank you for the fun today. We do appreciate the puns. Appreciate.
I mean, it really made me pontificate a lot today, so it was good.
Oh my God.
And Zorts, sorry for all the punishment.
That was good. That was good. I like that one.
And you know, I could go on, but I don't think I have a profession in acupuncture.
Okay, yeah.
Why do I have to be out of alcohol? Why? Why do I not go to the liquor store?
Straight
I'm
shots.
done.
Nice. All right. Well, can you tell everyone where they can find you and get in contact with you, please?
Absolutely. I'm over on Twitter at Razzytastic, where you get more puns, and actually, believe it or not, less than my Facebook. So if you want even more puns, just DM me and I'll get you that. You can find my podcast every week where I talk with different people around Azeroth, and I even have and I bring Dortz on occasionally, and Lita, I gotta get you back on again, and that's at gnomepodcast.com. And then if you want to watch me stream and see puns, that's at gnome.live. So, and if you want to get payback, you can make me eat things like sour pickle balls and hot peppers and stuff like that. So, and even make me squat and jump. So if you want me to feel the punishment, definitely come on over there.
Alrighty, and we'll have all that information up on the website once we've got that sorted. So thank you, Frasley. Don't forget, pop over to the wowchallenges.com website. You will find all of the information for our Discord, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube channels. You can listen to the episode on things like Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, and Stitcher Radio. And don't forget, if you want to contact me, contact the show, please send an email through to podcast@wowchallenges.com. Zort, where will we find you? Please.
You can find me on the Twitters at Zortz the Goblin, XORTZTHEGOBLIN, all lowercase, all one word, and my Twitch page of the same name and same capitalization, where I'm playing stuff.
Things and stuff.
There's a schedule that I put up there, and I don't think I've updated it in 2 weeks, so I'm already off track with that.
You're over there. Absolutely. That's the main thing.
Look,
playing
around.
things.
And you can find me in the Discord. I'm there. It may not look like I'm there, but I'm there. So.
Ready with the banhammer. That's what it's all about. So yeah, that's it. All right. So before I do my finals, let me throw up this one again. Sorry, Frasley. I'm just gonna cover you for a couple of seconds next week. So the teaser is up. Bonfires and Blossoms. New contest is coming. So yeah, that will be announced next week. All right, that's that. Okay, so where you can find me if you want to check out all of the Lita things, it's over on Twitter at LetaWow, which is LEETAWOW. And I do another show with Stone called Adventures in Azeroth, which should be next week, I think, will be the new one. So check that out. Other than that, let's say thank yous to my favorite guys. Thoughts? Who forgot?
We got a big thank you going out to Mark Conan on the wonderful intro that we have for this show. You can find him on Twitter at McConan. And a big thank you to the man with the greatest beard ever, Epic Insanity, for the outro. You can find him on Twitter at epic_insanity, as well as the Frozen Nerds podcast. Very cool dude.
Very, very. Two awesome guys.
Agreed.
Yes.
And both have hearts of gold.
They are wonderful guys. We do truly appreciate their help and giving us the intro and the outro to my favorite things. So thank you guys for that. All right, everyone. Have a good week. Stay safe, as I say. Stay safe both in and out of game. That is the main thing. Frasley, thanks for hanging out. There he is. Say bye, Frasley. Zortz, thank you for being here. All right, guys. Say bye.
Bye. Be decent human beings.
That's the one. Thank you. All right, bye.
The WoW Challenges podcast is a World of Warcraft gaming podcast. Produced by Stone and Lita, copyright 2020. Portions of this podcast belong entirely to Blizzard Entertainment. The music used for the show belongs to Kevin MacLeod, and you can find his great stuff at incomputech.com. No copyright infringement is intended.
All right. let's give Stone something to edit, because that's just how we like to roll. Okay,
Yeah.
show titles. Nisi. Oh, she is so organized. Thank you, Nisi.
She's got a whole list. She had a whole list in the first 5 minutes.
I know, right? So we've got Holy Cow Gnome, the biggest gnome we've ever seen. War Stomping Good Time. Don't Get Frazzled. Don't Be Salty With Me. Nice. I did have Forever Cursed. You said something about Forever Cursed. And
yes.
and I just put down Forever Cursed because I thought that was short and sweet and pretty much like how I feel with challenge tunes sometimes. Anyway, Frasley, your call. What would you like?
I like a war stopping good time.
A War Stomping Good Time. Nice. All right. Well, we can go with that one. That is a definite.
They're all good though. That's the hardest part is trying to decide. And yeah,
Good time. Excellent. All right. Well, we've got the show title, so that's all done. Fantastic. Thank you, chat room.
yeah. Thank you, chat room.
Thanks for
And
hanging out.
Audience interaction adds so much, and like it's one that like podcasters we may not like comment on everything that we see, but we read it all. Like we're soaking it in, and you are influencing us as we're going along.
Thank you. We do really appreciate our chat room and our everyone for hanging out. Delaran brownies for all. I didn't make Delaran brownies this week. I did make blondies and chocolate caramel slice. Apparently is now the new family favorite. I've never made this one before. It's rich and good. So yeah,
And
so good.
as Raz says, it's the name of my cat band I have here because I've got 2 cats, Buttermilk and Chocolates.
Nice.
So chocolate caramel slice.
I love it. I love it. All right. Okay. Well, thank you, chat room. We're going to cut the stream. Thank you, guys. We'll catch you next week. And see you then. Bye.
Bye.
Be safe.